Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Young. I'm just going to walk you through brand reputation, including how you can leverage LinkedIn. Here's my agenda. I'll look at reputable companies. I'll look about LinkedIn brand, and I'll also call out fake profiles because it can play a role in your overall management of your brand on LinkedIn. Here's a brief background about myself. You can see I have a diverse background in financial reporting analysis, data, and AI. I won't go through the whole list, but there's some key companies I've worked for, and even some of the business processes that I've changed or transformed, as well as some of my sales growth and targets I've done over my 35-year career. If we look at reputable companies here, and you can really see on this list, and a lot of them are technology company, with NVIDIA being the highest rank, and you're seeing Advanced Micro Devices on this list. You're seeing Boston Scientific, Lockheed Martin, all of the major companies you're seeing on this list that are consistently on the reputable side. I just picked the top 30. Forbes runs this survey every year, so I'll leave it up to your leisure to review that list to see who else is on it and maybe even how your company is ranked. Now, LinkedIn is a site a lot of us from a professional perspective use, and it's a very good site to establish connections, and it's also a good site to post blogs and build your brand. The key thing with it is it's very competitive out there, so it's constantly working on your followers, working on trying to make connections and just expand your audience in general. I won't go through all the pros and cons. You can see from this presentation in terms of how things are done. Now, I'm pulling out fake profiles for a reason now. It, lately, and I would say in the last 6 to 8 months, the frequency of these profiles being created within 1 week of these people, and then what they typically do is they post jobs. And why am I posting this? Is this person may or may not work with Northrop Grumman, or they may be a hodgepodge where they post some credentials from these things. And the reason I'm posting is you need to be careful when you look at an individual's profile to see how long it's been created. Just look at their contacts and followers. See if there's any sort of connections that you have in with them that are similar, and just look at their followers base. Because if you're not able to click through on some of this stuff, chances are that profile's fake. I would be very hesitant to add any contacts that have fake profiles because at the end of the day, it's a phishing exercise. Here's how what I've been doing that's benefited me with LinkedIn to maximize it. I compose blogs. I have a process that I do each day and how much time I spent on it in terms of it. I try to do 50% blogs and 50% followers and make comments or likes or something just to build tractions. So my follower base is over 6,000 now, and I'm basically pretty well increased it probably about 50% this year through hard effort and all that. The other thing that you want to do with this, and this is critical, is you want to look at your who's reviewing your profile to see who's making contact, or not necessarily contact, but you can check and drill through, because this is where you can spot some profiles that are fake, and you can make your own decision whether or not you're going to block them, report them. I'll leave it up to that. The other thing too with LinkedIn, it's very good. There's a lot of training sessions like from third party, where that's Coursera, whether that's Learn Formula, whether that's LinkedIn itself. There's some great opportunities through education. Plus, there's also good short videos that are posted on the site as well. This is when you look at stats. So you have the impressions, you have who reviewed your profiles, your followers, and your search appearances. So some people have well over 100,000 followers, and that's a testament to their work and all that in terms of things. The good news with LinkedIn is you can do cross-border stuff. Um, the other thing that I look at is profile views, and you can change the filters on this as well to give you more insight. Just give you a little example of basically profile views, and just I just did this today. A couple of them, if you look at Nicholas James and Laura Hawthorne, I kind of are suspicious of these profiles. These profiles were created within a week. So here's the bit contact information. I'm pretty much a thought leader in many different aspects of areas, from public finance to FP&A to closed consolidation solutions. I'm all about getting information out. The goal of this video was to accomplish a couple of things. One is to highlight reputable companies, look at your reputation in general, how you protect it, and how you leverage LinkedIn. Thank you.